Hi everyone, I'm Any New Province, and I just finished up a league with Black-Red Burn. This deck is really interesting, and the extra life gain goes a long way sometimes. You can burn your opponent out with black spells in whatever match you want by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the league. Let's just, like, sweep. Let's sweep. Sweep both the leg and the league. Opponent, sending me the GLHF. Okay, this is definitely Tron or Blue-Black control. You only get the GLHF from Tron or Blue-Black control. I also think this is a pretty okay hand. Yeah, I tried to turn that off from MTG bot. I'm probably gonna want to try that again. So I think this is an alright hand. I will probably pitch Tyrant's Choice to Faithless Looting unless we find black mana. And oh yeah, they are, hey? A little gift from He Who Is in the Water. I'm gonna keep this here. Couple of mountains, Faithless Looting. We can pitch Rhystic Lightning and Tyrant's Choice if we just draw more red gas or a black source. I might pitch something else if I draw black source. Don't turn what off? Ooh, is this going to be the traditional burn matchup? Oh, you like the information. During the burn matchup, you think this is the one? Alright, pass the turn. Chain Lightning. Okay, well, given that we have a red 1-drop to cast next turn, I think I'm actually just going to Chain Lightning my opponent, and then next turn we'll think about Faithless Looting Chain Lightning as our turn. I'm okay getting this bad boy out while my opponent only has 1 red mana. Exactly, yeah. Ooh, okay. So Blue-Red Burn. This is probably the Thermo Delver deck, I would assume. There's Alms of the Vein. Kind of sucks that we don't have a black source for that. But, yep. So we're going to Faithless Looting first. We draw Lava Spike, Bloodfell Caves. So next turn we can flashback Faithless Looting. Like, we can eventually pitch this Alms of the Vein. I think Rhystic Lightning is going for sure. We just have too much stuff to do. And next turn could be Lava Spike, Tyrant's Choice. Maybe even try to get rid of our opponent's Thermo Alchemist. So part of me kind of wants to pitch this Alms of the Vein. Angler is the plan here. Yeah, Angler would be sweet. Yeah. I think I'm going to pitch Alms of the Vein because I think by the time I can cast it, I'm just not going to... Yeah, that's true too, though. That is also true. These are all decent options. But I think Alms of the Vein is the worst card in our hand for what the board's doing right now. But it's not easy. All right, well, I'll pitch Tyrant's Choice. I'm okay with that. I'm not like super sure that that's what we were supposed to do, but we'll do it like this and we'll pass. And then next turn, especially if they don't have 2 blue mana, if they have 2 blue mana, I'll think about not anglering. But if they don't have 2 blue mana, then Angler is 100% the plan. And then just kill them with everything else. It looks like our opponent's going to tap down out of counter magic here. Ooh, Gataxian Probe. That's good for us. Hey, Owl, what's up? Yeah, I think Tyrant's Choice was the choice there, especially where I think they're just going to take 4 instead of letting this Alchemist die. I think this is pretty critical to what they're trying to do. All right, sweet. So as long as our opponent isn't on Daze or something like that, ooh, maybe they'll even... Okay, they get another red mana, which is interesting. This isn't a hard counter deck, unless they have another island in hand or something. Just another Alchemist. Okay, so I guess we're hoping our opponent doesn't have Daze here. What's up, Haggadaya? I don't assume they'll have Daze, and we're gonna turn we're gonna turn Angler into the Abyss here if they don't. It does suck to lose this Faithless Looting, but opponent probably has Daze in the deck. I don't know. I think search for second mountain means they don't, but I've been wrong before. Maybe they have Daze. Oh my god, they don't. Oh my god. Okay. No, they don't. And next turn, we're just going to kind of get explosive, especially if we draw another land, or if we draw like Faithless Looting or something, we can pitch this Alms of the Vein. Woof! Everybody breathe. Everybody breathe. No days from our opponent. Opponent probes. That's crazy. They're getting aggressive here. I guess probe represents 2 damage now. But you guys are right about the life gain. That's definitely going to be important. Hopefully we can sneak this through. Ooh, opponent representing counter magic. Well, we're going to try to force through angler damage before. So if they want to cast a counter spell to untap these, or they won't be able to, like, they might lose one here. I don't know. I don't know if I'm talking about that concisely enough. So I don't know if we run out Alms of the Vein here or not. I feel like they've got too much protection left up, so we're going to Lava Spike you and Chain Lightning you. Maybe they didn't have counter magic. Maybe they want to recast this? No, they don't copy it. Okay. And we'll just pass here. Opponent's at 2. They can't get Taxian Probe anymore. They can Lightning Bolt. I have no idea, but I was pretty sure they were going to counter these, or counter one of these. Oh, true. Yeah, we should have Chain Lightning first so that we could copy it if they send it back. Oh my goodness, Ritual? What's going on here? Are we going to die from 13? I'd say it's totally possible. Here it comes, guys. Opponent's going to combo off and kill us. Stormburn. I guess we should have tried to play Alms of the Vein into 2 untapped blue mana. Maybe they have 4 burn spells in hand. I don't know. Yeah, spice definitely incoming. Without a doubt, there is some spice on the way. They're only at 2, so they can't cast any more probes or anything, or like... What? Okay, so we're at 10. Our opponent doesn't have hard counter up, so either we die right now or I think we win. They have 3 cards in hand. Tapping all that mana. What's coming? Dangerous Wager. They're going to discard their last 2 cards, go searching. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't really know what this comes in for. Sappers and Scary. Ugh. Scary indeed. We could still be dead. Our opponent has 2 mana. I think like Cantrip Lightning Bolt still does it. Manamorphose. Oh my goodness. Opponent is storming off over there. We're going to die to a Dangerous Wager, getting our opponent lucky. Oh my god. If this Ponder finds a Lightning Bolt, I am going to just be the saddest. I didn't want to just like cast a 3 mana spell into 2 blue mana, but I guess you guys are right. We are absolutely punished for not playing Alms. I guess we know our opponent doesn't have counter magic now. Wow. Okay. Ponder. Let's see if they shuffled. They didn't shuffle. Oh my god. It's Lightning Bolt. We're dead. Oh god. Oh man. Whatever. Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, I'm so mad. What? Oh, that was so dumb. Okay, our opponent isn't on... It's on counter magic. This hand's kind of bad, but it's not bad enough. Oh, I just got wrecked. That was so stupid. I hate everything. Oh my god, whatever. Yeah, we're definitely not playing around counter magic anymore. I was hoping my opponent would have a little bit more of a productive turn the following turn, but... All right. Sovereign's Bites are going to go a long way here. Is the player right? Yeah. I think it's better than Tyrant's Choice here because we actually... Like, we could try to get rid of this, but I don't really think it matters. I don't think it was time to Faithless Looting. The Madness play? What? Say what? These don't have Madness. Opponent taking a peek at our hand. We almost have enough to just kill them like this. We don't have Alms in hand, though. What's up, Pappy? I wouldn't mind killing this eventually. Sovereign's Bite is just going to be crazy good here. Oh, yeah. Similar in some ways. They kind of meet halfway. Message them and ask for a deck list. That's not a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see towards the end here. I feel like it's kind of bad taste to try to get it halfway through the match. But I wouldn't mind seeing it myself. This is kind of wild. Ooh, Firebrand Archer. Saprison Scary. I feel like our opponent's going to find an Ophidian Eye and just, like, kill us. I almost want to Lightning Bolt one of these. Like, Lightning Bolt and then Tyrant's Choice them. We could die next turn. Not on the first date. And then you died. Yeah, I did. Is it time for Tyrant's Choice? So we kill this. I think they lose 4 anyway. Yeah, like I'm kind of this isn't easy. So but I do think I try to get rid of one of these creatures. If they lose 4, then good, they lost 4. They'll lose another 3. I think we should be safe too. Although yeah. So we'll go with Death here. They might not do it either. Like, so we'll go with Death, and then we can kill another creature, and we have enough, like, just stuff in hand. They might take 4 here. If they just take 4 here, I think I might actually, yeah. So I think I might actually just Bolt them, and then... Or maybe I'll hold on to Bolt, but they have, like, Hexproof abilities. I'm worried that they have the Ophidian Eye, and then they're just gonna kill me. But I could put them to 4. We're at 22. Like, what are the chances, guys? Actually, no. We've just got them dead next turn if we bolt a creature. So I'm gonna bolt a creature to be safe. Yeah. Let's bolt a creature. Alright. I don't think it was super important which one we bolted. I guess this one does attack. Alright, pass the turn. Thanks, Ben. I think this is that Storm deck you were playing, Kirk. Here comes Ophidian Eye. Seething Song! Oh, our opponent is janking it out here. 5 red mana floating. I also haven't seen Ophidian Eye. There's Ophidian Eye. Alright, opponent, what have you got? Guys, we're gonna die again. Heck. Yup. Good old opponent on the turn 4s. Is that what turn it is? Yeah. Couple of turn 4 kills through Disruption. Yeah, if we gotta die in match 1, at least let it be to a weird old deck like this. I haven't, honestly, but I'm thinking about it. Our opponent, they are comboing off over there. 2 Manamorphoses is left in their deck. They have rituals. None that they can only cast Rite of Flame, which gets them up to 3 mana, which lets them cast another Seeding Song. And they have 6 cards in hand. They're dead next turn. Unless they can gain life. I did not anticipate that they'd have Desperate Ritual. Seething Song? Oh my god. Yeah. Pauper Ponderings did that. Man, I wish they were still doing their thing. Austin, right? From Pauper Ponderings? I like that guy. They're dead anyway. Come on, opponent. Waiting for Spiraling Embers. I don't even care. I hope they can kill us here. I'm at 16. Yeah, like part of me thinks I should have waited. I don't know. I hadn't seen an Ophidian Eye yet, so I wanted to kill their Thermo Alchemist, but we got him. Oh, what a ride. What a ride that was. Yeah, I think it is time to bring in the removal. So I think Chainer's Edicts are probably better because they're less mana restrictive, although they are playing auras, so Geth's Verdict might be good, but I don't think stumbling on black mana is a way we want to lose this game. How many black sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 black sources. I don't know that it's important enough, so I'm going to bring in some Chainer's Edicts. We'll probably go down Bump in the Night. Probably go down Rhystic Lightning for sure. They don't have any interaction. And oh yeah, Flame Rift. That's a good idea. We'll take out a couple of Flame Rifts. Ooh yeah, Soul Reap would be better than Edict. You are right. It's time. This is the Soul Reap matchup. We did it. We found it. Good idea. And yeah, and I like going down the Flame Rifts even more, if that's the case. I knew I was going to be bad at sideboarding with this deck. That's pretty bad, though. Do you guys think we should have more removal? Maybe, like, even bring in a couple more Edicts? For, like, now, Alms is probably pretty good. I could take out the Anglers. I don't know why we need the Anglers. What's up, gold version? Yeah, but I'm okay with it just removing a creature. I think it's like almost as good. It's almost as good as an Edict effect there. Even it isn't better than Geth's Verdict, but I think Geth's Verdict is a little sketchy on its own. I don't know what else I want to take out here. I'm okay losing like maybe a couple more Flame Rifts for Chainer's Edicts. That way we just have a ton of removal. But we could get stuck on black mana. Hi, Kirk's mom. Good evening. But maybe that's a little too little burn. We're out the Flame Rifts and the Rhystic Lightnings. So we might have to kill them with Anglers. They don't have any removal for them, so I think this is probably fine. Thank you, MRH Blue. I think this is fine. We went down 6 burn spells. So, this is sketchy. There's no removal in 1 land. How many lands does this deck run? This is kind of sketchy. 19 lands with a bunch of Karus. Ship it, send it away. I haven't played any Astral Steel decks, but I believe Lynx has. You think this isn't any good? I don't think it's any good either. Yeah. Mulliganing. I mean, Riftbolt is a removal spell, right? Here's the lands. We have land drops for 100 years. We have removal for their first creature. I kind of think I have to keep this. Like, I really don't like it, but we don't have that many lands in our deck. Like, the chance of us finding more are pretty low, and we can keep bouncing this Bloodfell Caves. I don't know. That's just what I do. There's going to be one on top, too. Watch. Here come the Rubbins. Opponent's on a mold of 5, so I'm okay just having more lands, or more cards in hand than they do. I'm going to bottom this just because it's a land, and we do not need more lands. Here comes, guys, the Great Flood of 2018. Sovereign's Bite, okay. Alright, I can live with that. So we'll Bloodfell Caves and pass the turn. If they play a creature here, I'll probably just suspend Riftbolt, play a Karoo land. If they don't play a creature here, I'll probably Sovereign's Bite. Alright, cool. There's another Riftbolt. Maybe we should get our tap lands down when we can. This will stop them from being able to cast a creature anytime soon. So we'll suspend Riftbolt, play a Carnarium, and pass the turn. This will let us play suspend and play Sovereign's Bite next turn. I hope he mults to -1 TBH. I hope they mult to -1. They might just try to combo off all at once so that we can't remove their creatures. Maybe they know we're on that plan. We just gotta hope that we don't draw a zillion more lands. But we might draw a zillion more lands. Thank you, Pauper. I appreciate that. Appreciate that you think I'm handsome. Feeling buff today, guys. I did some push-ups before the stream. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. Riftbolt on the sack. Saprison Scary on board. They might just go on like Firebrand Archer, 100 Rituals, end the game right there on the spot. It's tough to say. So let's see what happens. Our opponent is, I don't really know what's going on over there. Maybe they're asking themselves whether they want to counter this Riftbolt or not. Yeah, and we're going to gain a bunch of life off this Bloodfell Caves. Any new push-ups? Yeah, guys, I was getting fit today. Just something I'm trying out, you know, doing a little bit at a time until I'm a respectable human being. Don't get winded going upstairs. Maybe they're asking their stream. Oh, they sent me a message. Okay. Period. Gotcha, opponent. No, I think I'm just going to suspend Riftbolt and maybe I play Tapland Sovereign's Bite. Yeah. I'm gonna go Tapland Sovereign's Bite here. I don't mind taking my time bouncing this repeatedly. Opponent's at 17. I wonder if they're just flooding out. Thank you, Al. Getting huge out here. Man, I'm getting tempted, guys. Like there's so much arena streaming out there. Like, is that something you guys would like to see? Like Pauper, Arena Pauper? Is that a good community? Have you guys tried it? Has that come out yet? Have they done those Pauper leagues? Oh, they disconnected. Ah, opponent. Maybe they're trying to tell us something. All right, so we're just gonna sit here for a minute. Prefer just Pauper. Okay, a resounding no for the standard Pauper gang. Okay, all right. I get it. Gray's just a standard hater. Yes, inter-community feuds. I kind of want to. Like, the tools are there for, like, a kitty deck. I would really love to be the kitty of standard Pauper. All right. Our opponent disconnected, so we'll see. They get, like, 10 minutes or something like that, and then the match ends, but God knows I'm not scooping. I'm a proud standard hater. Cat Wizard. There are cat wizards. There are cat wizards. Does anyone want to link Owl some cat magic? There are lots of wicked cat decks. Oh, our opponent's back. Sovereign's Bite. Pass turn. Holding on to our bolts to potentially bolt one of our opponent's creatures. We can try to hit it through counter magic next turn too. Although at this rate, I kind of think just straight go into their face might not be so bad. Did I play land this turn? Yeah, I did. Okay. They're responding to my land. I like limited too. I play way less limited than I'd like to. Before I played Pauper, that's all I played was limited. They don't have any creatures and we're at 25. Like, I just want to try to kill them with burn spells. We're drawing a bunch of burn spells. I'm doing it, guys. Okay, so I'm going to Lava Spike them. And suspend Rift Bolt. I guess I could just hardcast Rift Bolt. Does it really matter? I guess we should commit tap lands while we can. I don't think it really matters if we cast it this turn or not. And we'll play Carnarium, pick up Bloodfell Caves. And I think we, at this much mana, like we can cast a Gurmag Angler with what we have in our graveyard and what's on the battlefield. So I almost kind of want to sandbag lands to pitch to Faithless Looting. I'll sandbag one land. Get Probe down to 10. It literally starts raining outside. I love Pauper Limited a lot. Like, Limited is the format I really enjoy playing with friends. Opponent's going to Ponder. Redraw into Ponder. They're going to shuffle off a Ponder. And what do you find? More lands. Up to 11. Let's not find additional lands. I think if we just draw a burn spell every turn for the next couple of turns, we'd be all right. I really wouldn't mind a Faithless Looting or Gurmag Angler. Tyrant's Choice. Okay. So we'll Tyrant's Choice, choosing Torture. Torture gets more votes. Okay, Torture. So opponent goes to 4, and then I guess we might as well Chain Lightning them, right? We can't lose with them at 1. That's just crazy talk. So we'll Chain Lightning them down to 1. They can no longer Gitaxian Probe, play a Bloodfell Caves, and try not to flood out. If that's possible, deck, I'd really appreciate if we could not flood out. A Pauper Cube. I thought about making Pauper Cube, especially to play with my friends. I think that would be sweet. And to take to the local game store. Sweet, we got him. No burn in hand. Still got him, though. This is 100% the same opponent. They just jump back into a league, and yeah, it's pretty complex. But yeah, I guess just nobody in the keys tonight. We'll play Bloodfell Caves past the turn. Shouts out to that quality YouTube content. And it looks like our opponent has decided not to change it up for this league. So we're gonna go ahead and bump him. Give him a bump. Carnarium. Pass the turn. This is gonna be interesting. I don't want to Flame Rift until it's gonna win me the game. That aren't very expensive. I guess they are all commons, so you know what, though? I gotta respect my opponent. They just went 0-5 in a league, and they're like, whatever, dude. I'm running it back. So we will Sovereign's Bite them, and we're going to Bloodfell Caves. And then next turn, we can leave up Bolt and Rhystic Lightning. And now I'm... You know, it's hilarious. Like, I could confidently say that I have probably played this matchup more than anyone on the planet. Yep, you're right. You are 100% correct. Okay, our opponent can fire a Chain Lightning back at us, so we're going to wait until that doesn't matter, I think. Or we could Chain Lightning now. Whatever. If they want to use their Sandstone Needle, then so be it, and we can fire it back at them. This is absolutely the same opponent. So I'm gonna Chain Lightning them, especially while we can leave mana up for Rhystic Lightning. This is a cool card, man. I'm in on the Rhystic Lightning. All right, so our opponent's at 12. We're gonna pass. They choose not to fire it back at us. We're gonna wait till their end step to do any of these shenanigans. If they can pay for Rhystic Lightning, we'll try to fling it at one of their creatures. But I don't know. If they tap a lot of mana, they're just dead next turn. So we might just do it that way. Rhystic Lightning's probably the play. Because even if they can pay 2 for this, we still win. Our opponent can't be very happy. So Pauper, I am thinking about that, like, actively. So I'm trying to get together enough stuff that I feel like it's valuable enough for people to pay me through Patreon, because I really, like, as a person who's a patron myself, like, I highly value people, like, you know, giving you what you deserve for it, right? So I want to make sure that if I make a Patreon, that you guys are getting your worth out of it. All right, opponent, what do you got? They can't kill us from 25 here. I'm fairly confident they can't. There's a Phidian Eye. Huh. So they have enough mana to counter our Rhystic Lightning. I feel like I have to try to kill this. I think if I kill this, then we essentially win on the spot. So I'm going to try to kill it. Maybe they can give it hexproof, but if they do, then I feel like, does Ophidian Eye still... Yeah, Ophidian Eye can't target it either. So I think this is the correct play here. It just, like, it invalidates what they're trying to do so well. So now our opponent, 2 of their combo pieces in the bin. And Gitaxian Probe. They're going to pay for it. That was the safe play. I'm afraid of this deck, man. Like, I have no idea if they can kill us from 25 or not. We're fine. We're learning today whether they can. And I'm going to bolt them on end step, because if we draw a land, that'll allow us... Oh, they just scoop. Okay. Opponent on the quick scoops tonight. Cool. So same idea. We're going to bring in 2 Edicts and 4 Soul Reaps for a couple of Rhystic Lightnings and some Flame Rifts. Yeah. Okay, so Ben, I really do want to, but I feel like it's, like, somewhat established, and also... Pro at this specific moment. I also feel like it'd be like rub-ins at this point. Like, our opponent sent us the salt period, like the grain of salt. So I don't know if that's super advisable. This hand's pretty alright. I'll keep. We can interact with their turn 1 creature, or their turn 2 creature. So I'm going to play tap land, and then that'll allow us to play a removal spell plus Bump in the Night next turn, and also start recurring our Bloodfell Caves. Alright, we found a Chainer's Edict. So if they play one of their 2-drop creatures, that's going to eat the dirt. And now we can go land, Bump in the Night, and Chain Lightning before they can pay for it. Man, I do not want them to feel so bad. Like, I don't enjoy the feel bads at all. And we're dead. Hopefully we get to play them a 3rd time. Oh, that's why you want them to drop. Let's play 5 matches against blue-red... something. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should just Tyrant's Choice here. That way we can play our tap land and then Chain Lightning next turn. We will vote for Torture. Blue-red Thermal Burn. And part of me kind of doesn't want to bounce the tap land here so that we can, like, Chain Lightning safely next turn, but they don't seem inclined to care about that. I guess it lets us do a few things next turn if we bounce on tap land. I don't think the extra point of burn is worth it, especially if we're going to be waiting for them to tap a bunch of mana to play our Chain Lightning. Always Torture. Just like life. What? Alright, so play a land and Chain Lightning you. And if they copy, we don't mind copying back here. They don't copy, so now we can go Suspend Riftbolt, Sovereign's Bite, and 2 Chainer's Edicts in hand, but our our opponent is definitely of the early scoop persuasion. 2 Edicts in hand, looking pretty silly, especially if they just combo off in a single turn. Maybe Geth's Verdict was the Maybe Geth's Verdict was the edict to bring in. No creatures for our opponent, no spells for us. I feel like they should play this out to the bitter end. I also feel like they should have put some counter spells in their sideboard between leagues. But you know what? Like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm really not trying to give them crap here. Like, I actually kind of respect what they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana? Sweet. We're going to kill someone with Flashback Bump in the night? Found the sadist. Opponent ponders. No, they just put a dot in the chat. That's like, hey, Waltzmark, we played the same janky deck twice in a row, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like any kind of like removal deck is sort of a bad matchup, but they did combo off and steamroll us in one game, so gotta give it to them there at least. I'm watching a decent amount of M19 drafts on YouTube. Gotta love that your deck is inspired by the card that it is. Yeah, like, man, that's why I do this series, because in, like, people are so quick in Magic to discount cards, and like my favorite players are people like Sam Black and Zvi Mauschwitz, who like took those less than respected cards and made these amazing decks out of them, you know? And it's just like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you try it at least? And so we're very much a try it stream. And here we are trying it with a Flashback Bump in the night. And game. I'm kind of remiss to run out a tap land on turn 1. I kind of want to suspend Rift Bolt, Lightning Bolt next turn, play a tap land, so I'm going to keep this. They might kill something. You really don't have to dust off your Twitter on my account. Elves, eh? Okay. I don't know why I knew it was elves, I just did. So this kind of sucks. This means we probably can't suspend Rift Bolt because they might play something that matters next turn. We might have to use Lightning Bolt here. We're playing a tap land next turn. Actually, no, I'm all right. Maybe not though. How different is it to also land kind of sucks there. How different is it to suspend Rift Bolt than to cast Lightning Bolt here? We don't have the option of killing something that matters when it comes down next turn. And then if we wait again, our opponent might have the opportunity to protect it. They're going to be up to Timberwatch mana. So Timberwatch is something that we care about. And then we could just kill it with the Rift Bolt. Actually, I'm going to suspend Rift Bolt here. They might play something that doesn't matter, and then we can leave up Lightning Bolt for next turn. All the interesting details about my life, like how I'm having natural as opposed to processed blueberries in my oatmeal lately, and it's really bumming me out. Essence Warden, opponent. We're gonna have to kill that. That sucks. Oh, there's Vanguard. That's a pretty decent plus target as well. So I think I'm okay killing both of these. We can be the control deck for a second. Land Grant. What's in their hand? Spider Silk Armor and Lizalana. Lizalana is definitely a reason to hold on to our Lightning Bolt until at least next turn. But I think I'm going to kill this Essence Warden, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm going to kill this Vanguard before it gets out of hand. And then we should have enough mana to... punk the opponent with those Soul Reaps. Yeah, okay. All right, so Rift Bolt going on the stack. We are going to target... this is tough. We're going to target Vanguard. Can it get bigger out of... They stand to gain more life off of Essence Warden. But no, we're going to be killing Lizalana next turn, so let's kill Vanguard here. And play a tap land and leave up Bolt for that Lizalana. And we will soon run out of target spells, so that's not good. Hopefully our opponent doesn't find a quick tons of elves payoff. There's Lizalana. Okay. Yep. Goes to combat, sure. In comes Essence Warden. So our opponent has Spider Silk Armor Unknown in hand. And we're going to kill Lizalana straight away. And now we can leave up Ristic Lightning for their turn to see what they play, which I think is what we're going to do. And then we're going to try to start killing them with Alms of the Vein. We'll get the beat started with Alms of the Vein once our opponent is down to a 1-1. They're hitting land drops, which is fantastic. All right, there's Spider Silk Armor and another Elf. Birchlore Rangers. All right, so let's snap off this Ristic Lightning now. Kill the Essence Warden, deny them a bit more life gain. And yeah, now we just gotta top deck burn spells until the end of the game. What's up, Joel? Alright, so that's it for revealed cards for our opponent. They get in for 1. We draw Sovereign's Bite. So I think the play here is just to hard cast Alms. And then we will Carnarium back our gain land. And pass the turn. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Red Blackburn. Lead the Stampede is a huge beating here. Lizalana is not great for us. For sure. To be sure, Lizalana isn't great here. We'll need to find another Ristic. Oh, deck, come on, dude. Did you have to? Did you have to Ristic Lightning? Or did you have to, deck? We have 19 lands, so I guess it's not completely unheard of for us to run pretty hot on the land game. And we can Flame Rift pretty safely here. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't, I guess. Let's be mana efficient. We might draw a Gurmag Angler that matters or something. So our opponent keeps drawing elves. Yeah, no problem. I can draw burn spells, right? That's a thing. We're going to draw lands. Ooh, Bump in the Night. Well, that's pretty good when you have a jillion mana. So we'll bump you. Get bumped. Gain some life. And pass the turn, but their board is growing out of hand very quickly. We're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. So I think they've got us on a 2-turn clock. And they're at 9. I think we might just be dead. Quirion Ranger, and we draw a bounce land. Deck, you know, I appreciate how much of a bro you're being tonight. Like, it means a lot. Yep. I mean, Bump of the Night is lethal. But not lethal enough. Okay. So Blazing Volleys come in. I think all of our removal comes in. You know, even these Soul Reaps. No, I'm just kidding. We'll probably bring in all the removal. I just, like, I can't imagine a world where we don't want all of this. Chainer's the Edicts might not be that great, actually. Do you guys think Edicts aren't that good here? I think Elves is a top tier deck, especially when people like the Maverick Girl are playing it. No problem, we got this. Yeah, right, BC Male Dragon. Not the Verdicts? Yeah, sketchy on the mana, right? So that's 8 spells. Ristic Lightning doesn't matter in this matchup as much. But that's 6 cards we gotta take out, right? And these are all spells that aren't dealing damage to anything. Maybe Gurmag Angler matters less in this matchup. Yeah. And Tyrant's Choice probably does a little less, but it does deal 4 damage. Nigel, thanks for stopping in every time, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I will, I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. I feel like we gotta go down some black spells. Yeah, Well-Wisher is bad. Well-Wisher is very, very bad. I think Alms of the Vein is a little clunky. I'm okay going down a couple Alms, especially where we're getting a little heavier on black spells, although we've had no trouble with black mana so far. And then just Lava Spikes because they can't target creatures. Did I take anything out? Ristic Lightning targets creatures. I actually think I want to keep Ristic Lightning. Over, like, Flame Rifts. And then if I want to take anything else out, I think it'll be Lava Spikes. Take out 2 Lava Spikes for Anglers. I actually don't think Anglers are that good. Because they can just chump block with tokens for the rest of their lives. I think I'd rather even have Flame Rifts. Or even these Alms. So you think I should put some more burn back in? Take some tokens out? Or take some edicts out? I could see the last edict being bad because we'll start flashing them back by then. And I'm going to bring the flame rifts back in because they're pretty big beats. But it's a tough choice. It is a tough choice. So we'll go like that. I don't think Angler's very good. I think Angler just allows them to chump block. We definitely want to play first against this deck. Well, we've got some burn. We got a Blazing Volley. I'm going to keep. Hopefully our opponent land grants and shows us whether or not they're going to be Spider Silking quickly. I don't know if I saw that, Joel. Did you send that over to me? I feel like I would have let you know. Did you send it over in our chat? Who is the beatdown? I think we're the control in this matchup. There's Quirion Ranger. Okay. That doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to Tyrant's Choice here, although maybe this is the turn to Tyrant's Choice and just get it out of our hand. I think I'm going to leave a Bolt. Then I play something that matters. Although I said that last game, and that mentality didn't get us anywhere. This actually might be our opportunity to Lava Spike. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to Lava Spike them. I just don't know. Like, maybe it becomes the Abyss if a lot of other things go right, but right now it's not really... I don't think it's priority number one. Nettle Sentinel, sure. That's not super scary. Choose Death on Tyrant's Choice? Yeah. I don't think that's a horrible idea. Opponent playing around Blazing Volley real well. All right, let's go Mountain and Tyrant's Choice. Yeah, I think it's just going to be Torture. Like, the number of elves they have on board doesn't matter, and I'm going to try to prevent that from mattering in the future. They have X-ones that are going to die to our Blazing Volley anyway. So. What's up, Terry? How you doing? Terry! Big T. Big Papa T. And we could just burn our opponent out. Like, they're at 13. We're a burn deck. Birchlore Rangers, okay. Still not super relevant. Nothing we really care about. So depending on how this turn goes for them, they might play a bunch of X1s and no Spider Silk armor. It's time to, it's probably time to Blazing Volley. Yep. Timberwatch. Okay. Well, I have to bolt that. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have any protection. Timberwatch down. Faithless Looting. I think if they had Spider Silk armor, they would have played it there. So I kind of don't want a Blazing Volley yet, but I also think that's a little bit greedy, where they have Nettle Sentinel on board and they're a little choked on mana. But I think I am going to Faithless Looting because I wouldn't mind pitching this Mountain for something that matters. Keeping in mind that does lock me out of potentially Flame Rifting. Oh, this is tough. How much does hitting a land drop matter? Like, not that much. Not at all, almost. I'm just going to keep gas here. This is sketchy. It's sketchy to keep gas here for sure. And I'm going to Flame Rift for the sake of mana efficiency here. And yeah, we just got to hope our opponent doesn't have a Spider Silk armor. They're at 9. We've got 3 damage in hand. Oh, come on! They had the friggin' Spider Silk armor. Oh my god, why? Oh, frig. Night Joel. I actually have played with blue-black decks in the past. Ooh, okay. All right, gang. All right. Okay. So our opponent chooses not to Spider Silk Armor there. So I think we just Blazing Volley. Spider Silk Armor, the only card in their hand. And this is going to be a 4/4 every turn, though. I actually think I think I do kill Timberwatch. Spider Silk Armor is the only card in their hand. We just have to draw burn spells, and I know that's a lot to ask. But we just have to draw burn spells. All right, Timberwatch gets in for 2. We're down to 7. Precariousness intensifies. Vanguard comes down. That doesn't really matter. Spider Silk, the only other card in their hand. Bump you. Oh, I wish I had those lands now. Lava Spike you. We have so much burn in our deck. Come on. Come on, deck. Help me out here, bud. Help me out here, deck. Come on. Spider Silk Armor comes down. There's... Oh, no! Oh, God. Do we force the draw? Like, so what happens if it's a draw? Do we just like go to another game? Yeah, like it's better than losing, right? Oh, this is so stupid. Looting can't get anything because looting will draw 2, and then even if we don't have any free burn spells. All right. Good game. It's a draw. Oh, God. Okay. That was so bad. That was so bad. We only have 15 minutes left. All right. All right. Play fast. We have a Blazing Volley in hand. Let's go. Suspend Riftbolt. Pass a turn. Yeah, that too. We had a chance there. There were outs. We didn't find them. And Suspend Riftbolt. Carnarium. Pass the turn. The savagery is unmatched. So I'm going to have to pay attention for a minute here, guys. Ooh, I think we're going to have to snap off a Blazing Volley here. Although I would like to wait. Our opponent's just going to dump their hand, which is kind of nice. Thanks, opponent. Riftbolt comes down. We'll deal 3. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. We're going to Wrath their mana. And Lava Spike them. Okay, so play a land. Blazing Volley. Bump in the Night. Lava Spike. Pass the turn. Opponent's at 10. Woo, Bernie boys. Well-wisher. Come on, opponent. So we'll just Rhystic Lightning that straight away before they can untap with it. That card beats us into the dirt. And we're going to hold on to this land for Faithless Looting. What do you got? Vanguard. Okay. More lands. So we'll tap Swamp for red, bounce a Mountain, because I'd rather pitch that. Pitch these. And I think we Chain Lightning... Oh, I feel like we Chain Lightning them. Do we Chain Lightning Vanguard? Vanguard could kill us. I think we have to kill them before Vanguard kills us. We only need like 2 or 3 more burn spells after this. We have Bump in the Graveyard. This isn't easy. What do you guys think? Do we Chain Lightning them or the Vanguard? Face? Gotcha. They're at 7. Face is the place. You know, it'd be good here. A Gurmag Angler. We're gonna draw a bunch of lands anyway. Don't worry about it. And Flame Rift. Okay. I don't think we snap it off here. I'm gonna wait one turn on Flame Rift, because next turn we can go Faithless Looting again. Oh my god, that hand. Oh god, they have Luminescent Rain as well. Opponent's gonna lead the Stampede. We gotta kill him here. They have 2 leads. Oh, that hand is disgusting. Yeah, I could draw Rhystic Lightning. I get maximum punish if I draw Rhystic Lightning. Lightning Bolt. All right. Flame Rift. Lightning Bolt. Go to game 3. Or go to game 4. I guess I do. How do you add a draw to your game record? Bolt myself, force another draw. Might as well. Guys, I've just got to like reconfigure my entire stream layout. This is fast. I'm gonna keep. We got a Blazing Volley. We've got some Rift Bolts. We got some Flame Rifts. Opponent's gonna be on a million X1s. Carnarium, or sorry, Bloodfell Caves. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, I will definitely have fun writing about this. All right, here comes Well-Wisher. Oh, additional land grants. Okay. And a bunch of stuff. Is this our opponent's hand? This is our opponent's hand. All right, opponent gets down Well-Wisher. They have another... They don't have any more life gain in hand, and they just have Mana Dorks, so... I actually think I'm going to play a tap land and suspend Rift Bolt here. Oh, no, they'll gain a ton of life. I think I have to... No, I can't kill it anyway. So, yep. So we'll play a tap land. I'm not going to... So this might come back to bite me, but I'm not going to... I'm not going to Blazing Volley here. Pass the turn. Draw the game. You cannot draw that. That is not a valid draw. Oh, well, this is going to be an issue. There's Birchlore Rangers. Oh, play your whole hand, opponent. Do it. Oh, next turn is going to be a good turn, gang. Yep. They are going to gain a million life, so that puts us back a lot of turns, but we're going to wrap their board and leave them in top deck mode, and we have a good amount of removal. Yep. Yep. So our opponent's hand is Forest. Check this out. Upkeep. Rift Bolt. Comes off suspend. Hit Vanguard. And Blazing Volley. Sure. Opponent returns another forest, going to gain a million more life. Maybe I should have killed Well-Wisher. And pick up Bloodfell Caves and bump them. No, not Tyrant's Choice. Bump you. I'm glad we have all of our 4 mana burn spells in our hand. What do you top deck? 2 lands. Not a thing for now. We will Flame Rift, Bloodfell Caves, pass the turn. Building our way up to Flashback, bump in the night mana. We will Flame Rift, play a forest, or play a forest. Play a mountain, choose Torture. Chainer's Edict in hand, and pass the turn. Maybe I should have killed Well-Wisher. Oh my god, they drew the lead the Stampede. And a Timberwatch Birchlore Rangers. Okay. So opponent's hand is Timberwatch Birchlore Rangers unknown. It was just a divination that time. Things could be worse. There's Birchlore Rangers. Okay, so we are going to Edict here anyway. We have 6 mana, actually, but I think we are going to Edict here anyway. And we will Tyrant's Choice. And pass the turn. We have Flashback Bump in the night, but will that do it? Opponent's got Nettle Sentinel and Timberwatch, so they've got Edict Fodder. That's pretty good top deck for them, you're right. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh man, now I gotta wonder whether it goes to their face or not, because their board is just so kind of like insignificant. I think we still kill Timberwatch Elf, as much as I kind of hate that. But I think we still do have to kill it, because this is a way we lose the game in a hurry, and we'll pass the turn. Land for our opponent, they attack for 2, and we just gotta burn them out before they kill us. Drawing lands is not too bad, but not exactly what we're trying to do. Bump you. Get a gain land. Pass turn. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. I really am. Here comes Sentinel. Yep. Oh, deck, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Edict you. No more lands, deck. We can't do this. We can't do this here. They're gonna Luminescent Rain. Gain 4. Not great. And lose one of their dorks. We gain a life. Pass the turn. Our opponent's at 20. They're gonna keep drawing elves. Yeah, lands definitely have to stay in hand now. Oh god. I kind of hate this. What do you got, opponent? 2 mana. Vanguard. Okay. What do we... Land deck. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. Whatever. Whatever. I'm kind of tilting out, guys. Kind of tilting out. Edict would be nice here. We're at 7. Opponent's growing their dorks. Bump. So we'll bump you. Flashback bump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't mind an Everclear's Justice here at all. That sounds wonderful. Yep. Opponent gonna attack first. 4, 5. And I think we're just dead, gang. Thanks, deck. We are on the play. Got some burn. Got some lands as well, but we don't run that many lands in our deck. If we're going to have lands, I'd like them to be all of our colors, so I'm going to keep this. We're going to suspend Riftbolt on turn 1, and then probably start... We'll get up to 2 mana and then start playing tap lands. You know what? I'm not double jointed. Also, visual art is really difficult for me. Man, you know what? A lot of songs have little subtle magic references in them, so if you check it out, you might just hear them. Not more elves, please. Please, not more elves. Why? I'm not used to elves leading on Quirion Ranger either, but I'm going to play Tapland, leave up Bolt here, just in case this is Stompy and our opponent tries to resolve a Ranker next turn. Or they get a Pit Skulk down or something. I guess Pit Skulk honestly doesn't matter that much against our deck. Play Bloodfell Caves, pass the turn. This hand is nice. Sup, lefty. But yeah, so visual art blows my mind. That's something I don't do very well. And honestly, like, yeah, include MTG references. I think it's pretty cool. Like, there's a couple of, like, 20 life references. Palmela Anderson. Good old Palmela. What a girl. But yeah, there's a lot of art forms, and like I get to about this stage with a ton of like my art as well, so I get to like the medium kind of ability stage and then sometimes drop off. So sometimes that's where it kind of stagnates, but music is one of those things I've been doing for a very long time, so it's yeah, it's something that I plan on continuing to do. Wonder why our opponent's taking so long. Midge Bacon. Midge Bacon. That's what I say when I'm groggy in the morning on a Saturday. Where's Midge Bacon? Good Midge Bacon. When I want to get my joke out so I don't use spaces. You just... slamming that keyboard. What kind of music are you guys into too? I feel like I should ask. We do a check every now and then. I think the consensus before was that a lot of us are actually pretty open-minded, which means a lot. I think Pauper players are pretty open-minded people. Maybe that's why we're all here. But also metal. Midge Bacon into all of it. Me too. Me too. Everything but like the I guess like modern country pop. But there's probably even some of that I could find appealing. There's stuff I can find appealing in almost every kind of music. But yeah, I think we had a lot of metal fans last time, which I can get behind that. Here comes Quarian Ranger, which I'm identifying as not super important for them. We're keeping the Germ Daddies in. All right, it is Stompy. Electro Swing, that is some cool music. I have heard that music before. Okay, this is sketchy. I'm gonna try to kill this River Boa. We're not in great shape. But this isn't like the scariest Stompy start, so... and we have life gain in our deck, which is a consolation. So let's play Tyrant's Choice. We have a bunch of 4 mana burn, or 4 damage burn. So this is 8. That'll put them down to 9. This will put them down to 6. We'll gain 3. So we just have to draw 2 burn spells over the next 3 turns. So I actually think I am going to vote for Torture here. Oh my god, PUP is so great. Or Pup. I think you just call it Pup. That song Sleep in the Heat is way too sad though. And it comes right after like my favorite song on that record, like the second song. Right after that, you know, they have that intro like, if this tour doesn't kill you, buddy, I'm on it. And then they like yeah, it's a sweet song. And but then Sleep in the Heat comes in and I cry every time. All the synths, Wheeler. Bossa Nova, if the mood is right. My favorite Bossa Nova song is hands down Soul Bossa Nova from Austin Powers, the movie. Or Gold Member. You just watch me getting demonetized for saying Gold Member. Metal only if depression is looming. Well, I'm sorry that happens to you at all, seriously. I do find metal to be therapeutic. I find that it's motivating a lot of things, you know? It really gets the adrenaline pumping in the right kind of ways. Sometimes it's that, well, we have enough burn spells to potentially win the game. Sometimes it's just that pure, you know, live or die kind of mentality that it inspires. Sovereign's Bite, and we just need 1 more burn spell, guys. Burn spell off the top, please. We're at 21. So what do you think about Vaporwave? I'm not entirely opposed to some of it. Live or Die. That's what I was doing for most of my 20s. Elves, man. Friggin' elves. I feel like this is a matchup where we could draw the game and not be too unhappy about it. This is a better matchup for our life gain, but I actually respect Stompy a lot, especially when it draws correctly. I don't know why I killed this River Boa. I feel like a dummy. I guess at some point, maybe I would have figured I had to be the beatdown. And if they got an Elephant Guide on that River Boa, that's bad news. There's a Vines. Yeah, all right, opponent. That's a lot of damage. 10 damage. We might be dead next turn. So it's either draw burn spell or lose. By the look. Gonna untap BTE, get some more mana, cast a couple 1-drops. Nest Invader. Okay, so they're definitely in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 next turn. So any Rancor... Oh, Dak. Bud. Why you gotta do that? I think the moral of the story is that I shouldn't have removed the creature. And now I know. Bounce of Bloodfell Caves, pass back to our opponent, hope they don't have a Vines to kill us. But we're just gonna draw another land and probably lose. Nice! All right. Soul Reap, looking good. Edicts are pretty good against this deck. Blazing Volley's bad, so I think we do bring in our removal package. Verdicts are probably even okay, and we'll take out Flame Rift and Rhystic Lightning, just because they're cards I kind of don't like in general, and then maybe go down 1... Looting? I think looting's kind of important. I don't really know what else I want to go down. I might not want all of these verdicts. I feel like drawing way too many is an issue. Oh, we might have had... I think we might have had a frame drop there. I'm really sorry about that. It seems to have settled itself down. But I think so. I think so. Let me know, guys. Thanks for letting me know, Midge Bacon. I've been having issues with my internet connection. Kind of unhappy about it. I was successfully streaming this quality without drop frames for a long time. I don't know why this suddenly had to start happening. All right, cool. I'm going to take a 1 Chainer's Edict. I think 3 should be enough. And I kind of worry about taking any other burnout. Man, if I didn't kill that River Boa, we would have won, probably. All right, I'm going to keep. So turn 1, suspend Riftbolt. Turn 2, Faithless Looting, pitching Alms of the Vein. And maybe another land. Seems pretty good. It's the burn spells. Burn in the stream. Burninating the stream inside. Burninating the streamer. Yeah, guys, should have... That's another one of those circumstances where, like, I said I was going to play in a certain way and just didn't. But now I know. Now I know that we have to race them. I guess maybe I could justify killing the River Boa, saying that we were trying to be on... We were potentially on a slow draw or something. Or they were potentially on a slow draw. Might have cast an Elephant Guide, but they didn't. So maybe hindsight's 20/20 that way. All right, opponent, what do you have? Sentinel. Okay. So we're not going to kill any other stuff this time. We're going straight to their face. I really like this deck too. All right, so we're going to play a Swamp, and we're going to Faithless Loot. Pitch a Swamp, pitch Alms of the Vein. We'll Madness it out on them. Gain some life, and pass the turn. Next turn, we're going to suspend Rift Bolts, cast a Lava Spike, gain land in hand, and I might hold on to this for Flashback Faithless Looting. They're 14, we're at 23. How did the Elves match go, huh? Drew a bunch of lands. All right, so it doesn't look like I dropped any more frames just that second, but totally willing to believe that it happened back there. Unfortunately. I might have to change my bitrate back a little bit. We'll see. We only played yeah, this is technically the Elves match. Yeah, we're back. We're back now. We're back now, guys. Rankers up the Sentinel. All right. Opponent on the beats. They're on a 1-lander as well, which is worth noting. Sure, so we'll play a Mountain, suspend Riftbolt, suspend Riftbolt. I'd rather have the option of using these defensively if I have to, but I think we've decided we're strictly not on the defensive plan. So we're going to put them to 8. This will put them to 5. Which is close. BT. Uh-oh. I think our opponent has a bunch of 2-drops in hand. Kind of, eh? He's always laying down. Friggin' Nettle Sentinel. So lazy. Such wow. The 1 life from this turn is definitely going to matter, but... Ooh, Hunger? Okay. Opponent attacks us for 5. Yep. Rift Bolts come down. We're still sending them at them. We don't want to kill this Nettle Sentinel anyway. Because they can put the Rancor on... Oh, deck, why? Why, bruh? Alright, we're going to give them 1 turn to kill us. We're going to Faithless Looting here. Hopefully find another burn spell. Alright, guys. Alright. We stand a chance. We're going to pitch a couple lands. We're going to pass the turn. And we're going to hope to Tyrant's Choice, Lava Spike, no Pump Spell, and Vault Scourge. That's just what we're hoping happens here. Oh, God, no! My life is a joke. I'm just going to tilt into orbit real quick. So I guess we can chain lightning this, but then they just rancor this up. And we die. I don't think there's any way out here. I think like maybe we can Tyrant's Choice. They like sack this and then we kill this somehow. But they could have vines in hand. So I guess we're going to at least try that line because that line potentially keeps us alive. So we'll Tyrant's Choice. We'll choose death. All of my spells are sorceries. We'll choose death. I can't force them to sacrifice. They have to make the decision for themselves. But it gives us an opportunity. They're going to get to rancor up the Vault Scourge, though, so it doesn't... doesn't do a whole lot. But it's an out. I think they have vines in hand as well. I'm not all about my opponent not having it every time. So where's the protection? Ooh, okay, guys. Okay, we live for a second, but now they have a Vault Scourge with a rancor on it. So to gain 4 up to 12. We have no way to deal 12 damage next turn, and we're going to 1. So... Yep. We go to 1. Opponent goes to 12. They replay a forest. Sovereign's Bite puts us back up to 4. But we're still dead. Dang nabbit! I couldn't have killed Scourge or I would have died. Yep. Alright, Stompy. That'll be me. Alright, this is not a bad hand. I'll keep. Lava Spike on top. And opponent's on Delver. Alright, here we go. We're going to find out why this deck beats Delver, I guess. No turn 1 play. I'm going to sneak through Lava Spike here because if they lead back Spell Stutter, we can play Sovereign's Bite next turn and then suspend Rift Bolt on the following turn when our opponent has the opportunity to start leaving up counter magic. I thought you were concerned for a sec. Well, it's a reasonable concern. This is a good hand, guys. This is a good hand. Let's take it here. Let's take the wins. Playing multiple decks is better than you would think. Yeah, I don't disagree. Hopefully we draw untap red source here. Opponent's got Brainstorm Fetch. It's relevant. They're going to get rid of whatever Brainstorm was doing and find another island. So opponent representing leaving a hard counter in the near future, which could be relevant. Flame Rift is kind of important. I still feel like Sovereign's Bite is important here because they might be on Scred Delver, so we'll probably have to Chain Lightning next turn or start leaving up Lightning Bolt when our opponent leaves up a bunch of mana. Pick a color. Maroon. Or lavender. I do like playing tons of decks. Our opponent is on the double Brainstorm draw. I don't know. I like exactly 1 Brainstorm in my Brainstorm decks. So that's interesting of our opponent. I don't think they counter Flame Rift. Well, they're definitely not countering Flame Rift now. Well, okay. Opponent's going to leave a hard counter. So the best that we can do is to try to... Oh, they're going to Augur. Okay. The best we can do is to try to, like, deny them resources, I guess. Go with Maroon? All right. So this turn is going to be... I kind of want to cast Chain Lightning because it plays around Spell Stutter Sprite best, even though we do have some more cards in hand. But I think this is time for Chain Lightning. Is a tier 0 color. You had someone raise you. Man, raise the roof, opponents. Let's see what our opponent does with their Preordain. Lots of brainstorm fetching going on. That can't be good news for us. That means our opponent could conceivably have it all for the rest of the game. 2 cards on bottom with Preordain, though. All right. Looks like we're going to get the opportunity to resolve another 1-drop this turn, or Flame Rift. I think it's Flame Rift time, and then start leaving Rift Bolts and Lightning Bolts for when our opponent's counter magic will matter. Fairy Miscreant. Okay. You got it, opponent. So this is going to be Flame Rift, Bloodfell Caves, Flame Rift you, down to 7. Pass the turn. We can suspend 2 Rift Bolts next turn, and then the following turn we can try to force it through counter magic with a Lightning Bolt. So this is pretty good. Pretty decent. If they Ninja here, I'm feeling pretty good, because that means we have a chance of resolving a Lightning Bolt. Yep. All right, so we will suspend Rift Bolt, deny them any use of their mana for this turn, suspend Rift Bolt, and what would I want to cast alongside? We might draw Rhystic Lightning, so I am going to play Bloodfell Caves here, and pass the turn. Opponent dead to rights next turn if they have no counter magic. It's going to be interesting trying to choose when I'm going to play this. Ooh, happy to see Spellstutter Sprite here now instead of later. Although this could represent Ninja, leaving up Sprite. Attacks with everything, sure. Down to 15. And are they going to Sprite any of our Rift Bolts? Yes. Rift Bolt you. Spellstutter? Okay. Rift Bolt. I guess that was when I was supposed to bolt a Spellstutter Sprite, but either way, we're going to sneak through 3 damage. Maybe they have another one. It's totally possible. There's Sovereign's Bite. So we'll try to bite. Do you have counter magic? All right, and we will Lightning Bolt them in response, just in case shenanigans are afoot. And if our opponent doesn't have any more counter magic, I think we win. But like, this is 3 Spellstutter Sprites, so they have to be just on so many hard counters in hand. And they bottomed with Preordain, I'm fairly certain. That was a heck load of Spellstutter Sprites, man. Bolt first, then bite? Why? Because I gain life off of bolt, or off of bite? I guess so. Here comes some ninjas. Oh, I hope our opponent doesn't have a hard counter. You're right. I think it was bolt first, then bite. No hard counter, opponent. 6 cards in hand. They have Spellstutter, actually, so that's pretty bad. Spellstutter in hand. Can I tap out a Spellstutter mana? Oh, is this Gush? Don't do me like that. This is how Delver beats Burn, though. Having enough fairies. And if they do have a way to leave up counter magic here, then we're kinda effed. Yeah, so they're gonna have Spellstutter mana. And yeah, I think we're probably just dead next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We draw a land. We're pretty dead, guys. We'll play our tap land. Maybe our opponent will show us something that matters, but I'm pretty sure this is just stock Scred Delver. I think we were kind of dead anyway, but that is fair. I think it was Bolt then Bite. Scred Delver, man, it's a good deck. That's what we've got our sub emote for. Our sub emote, any new whelp. Opponent bolts us. Flips Delver. There's the hard counters. Yeah, it's been kind of bad beats the last few games, especially off that whirlwind first couple of matches. But it is what it is. Delver gonna delve. Huh. I don't know. So Soul Reaps will definitely come in. I think Blazing Volley is better against this version of the deck than other versions of Delver, but I think Rhystic Lightning is actually kind of okay in this matchup. So is Flame Rift. So this is going to be one of those matchups. Bump in the Night is better than our other 1-mana burn spells. Faithful Saluting is okay against this deck. What do I bring in for these? Or what do I take out for these? Tyrant's Choice? Sovereign's Bite? Probably Alms, actually. I'm going to take out Alms. And maybe one Rhystic Lightning. Well, it does... Rhystic Lightning does let us play on their end step, but I don't think it's... Take a Lava Spike? I guess you're right. This is instant speed. I'm okay with dropping a couple of Lava Spikes. I don't mind that. Don't mind that plan. Yeah. I think Rift Bolt is like as close as you get. There might be cycling effects, but I think they're fairly expensive. Or there's one that deals 1. Is it Spark Spray or something? Is that what it's called? Spark Spray? I don't think I want the Edicts. I think we gotta kill their ninjas and their Delvers. Blazing Volley might have been correct, but I don't know what I'd take out for it. I think we gotta race. I can't keep one Swamp Hands. This is alright. It's not great. It's a hand. I'll keep. Tyrant's Choice is fine. It's a 4 damage burn spell. Pass the turn. See if we can't get him, gang. Just under 50% here. We draw our 2-mana spell. So now is the chance for us to play our 1-drops. I think I'll Flame Rift here. Because I can try to run Faithful Saluting into... I can try to run Faithful Saluting into their Spell Stutter or whatever next turn. It doesn't really matter if it gets caught. Yeah, I kind of would rather play Looting later, but we'll see what our opponent has here. I'd also rather play this later. So, opponent gonna wisely leave up Spell Stutter mana. Okay. Alright, we'll just pass for now. Or actually, I'm okay getting rid of one of these Soul Reaps. Especially where we have Bolts. Okay, there's Spell Stutter. Yeah, I feel like they're going to Ninja it. So let's kill Spell Stutter. At least we'll get our looting. Hopefully find some more action. I'm going to pitch 1 Soul Reap and 1 Tyrant's Choice here. Not super happy about that, but hopefully it keeps our opponent off of doing what they're trying to do for a second. Ninja is bad for just about every deck. That was a weird turn, though. If I was guessing Spell Stutter, maybe I should have just Tyrant's Choiced and hoped for a land, but we wouldn't have made our land drop for a long time, and if they went something like Miscreant, leave up Spell Stutter, or leave up Hard Counter here, we'd be in really rough shape. So let's see what our opponent does. Augur goes digging. You found uncounterable burn for Pauper? Opponent reveals Hard Counter off of Augur. Yep. 1 damage to any target. There you go. It's pretty awkward, but I kind of want to get rid of our 1-mana burn spells here. Well, let's Flame Rift. We might try to untap land next turn, and that'll let us Lava Spike 2-drop. Discard this card, draw a card. So I guess, yeah. So there's found. I thought I went and read that again, and I thought you said found unfortunate burn, not uncounterable burn. It's also unfortunate burn. Here they go. They're gonna Ninja and Augur. The dream. Ripperonis, gang. Hopefully we stand a chance at killing it. We don't, though. We kind of don't, though. How would we? Untap land? Untap land is about as close as we get to trying to kill this ninja. Okay. Okay. If they're going to draw another card off of Ninja anyway, I'd kind of rather Lava Spike them. These cards get better as turns go on. So if they want to counterspell this, they won't. Okay. Well, maybe I should have held on to it as bait. Opponent's at 9. Ninja on board. Incoming Brainstorm shuffles. So get ready, guys. I think we have enough time this stream. I'm finishing up pretty early, so if you guys want to play like an exhibition match, you should log on to Moto now. I feel like we're on our way to losing this. I'll play some Black Red Burn against you. We'll throw it up as a bonus match on YouTube if you're comfortable with that. Bring your jank, bring your tier decks. It's a trap. So we're gonna force the hard counter here because there's no way for us to kind of like bait it out of our opponent. Yep. And next turn we'll try Tyrant's Choice and Soul Reap at the same time. But I imagine now that they're drawing cards off Ninja, it's kind of, hey man, whatever you want. We saw how the Storm matchup went a few times. Maybe not Storm. It'll certainly become best come first, or best, what am I saying? It'll certainly become first come first serve. But I think Scred Delver is proving why it has so much league supremacy here. Because it's a real good deck. Ninja of the Deep Hours is a crazy good card. I don't think we can win from here. I don't want to scoop, but I don't think we can win from here. So we're going to Tyrant's Choice, and we are going to select Death. Try to get rid of this bad boy. Opponent counters. We will attempt a Soul Reap. Is this additional hard counters? I mean, Ninja off board, opponent loses 3 life. It ain't nothing. They're at 6. They're going to Gush, looking for 3rd or 4th hard counter. Maybe we're not all the way out yet. Opponent's at 6. Their Spell Stutter Sprites are going to get in the way. But, I mean, well, I guess I can keep casting. Oh, they found another ninja, didn't they? Ah, heck. I don't think it would be better than Naya Burn for sure. Yeah. Bam, an excellent Soul Reap, everyone. There it was. Here comes Ninja leaving up the SSS, the scariest SSS. Opponent leaving up a bunch of mana. We're going to draw a land. Check it. Faithless Looting. My deck loves me. Yeet. Yep. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I'm definitely psychic. I'm so psychic that I play badly in the Stompy matchup. Oh, Stutter Boy. Y'all ever just get ninja'd so hard you like forget your name, just start singing songs? Oh, the night that Spell Stutter Sprite died is a night I'll never... Yep. Just, yep. Yeah, that's how that happened. Drew a couple lands. Had a chance. What's on top right now? We're going to draw Rhystic Lightning. Yep.
So we're gonna close this stream out with some very valuable ASMR. I'm just gonna. You guys can just take that home with you tonight. Whenever you're trying to chill out after a really long, grindy Delver map, looking if they're gonna scry with their preordain. 2 cards on top. We're gonna try a Faithless Looting here to see if our opponent counters it. We're very dead. Our opponent countered it. Oh, so I have to speak like this? Like I have to full speak and like be quiet about it? That does make it a lot harder, honestly. This has been a very interesting experience for me. Alright, headphone users, prepare to return to regular style voice streaming.
Daggers. We're dead. Alright. We're up against Terry, buddy of mine, fan of the stream. Little viewer match coming through. Black, red, burn, running it back one more time. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Terry. I don't have that long. We're going to flame riff straight away here. What's up, Dizzastorm? How you doing? Diz is a storm. Indeed. All right, let's see what they got here. Oh, this is mono white life gain, isn't it? Oh my god. My body hurts. I hate you, Terry. I hate you so much. I mean, we're gonna have a decent turn next turn. Oh, this is so stupid. Hey, Terry, if you're out there listening. What? Thank you very much for the follow, Vapesness. We're vaping in here. Don't you worry. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Tilting into oblivion, evidently. Okay, discard Alms the Vein and Mountain. And Alms you. We just gotta play around this Children of Corliss real careful, guys. No angler mana today. Oh, we do now. Okay, so say hello to the Germ Father. And hopefully they don't have a journey, like, in hand. Here it comes. Savage Journey beats. Let's go, Angler. This is how we win this game, guys. Oh, the jank. The Black Red Burn versus 4 Kabira Crossroads. What? Yeah, okay. Attack with Gurmag Angler. Get him. This Fog's Gurm Daddy for like a turn. We'll see if they want to trade in their children here. Just like a good daddy should. Gain 8. Angler has nothing on the Mighty Field Search. Can you imagine this guy coming up? Like, do you imagine the amount of just, like, horrible PTSD you'd... Oh my god, Terry, come on, bud. The amount of horrible PTSD you'd get if you were a field surgeon and you came upon a soldier who had been ravaged by a Gurmag Angler. I did ask for this, and man, am I ever getting paid off. Bump. Angles. Oh, I'm probably gonna lose. Terry's gonna gain 1,000,000 life, and I'm never gonna come back from it. Come on. Nothing can kill this. I guess Rhystic Lightning could kill it right now. Oh, that would have been sick. That would have been so sick. I agree. Guilty Dinos would have been a pleasure. Oh, God. Attack with the Germfather. We have infinite mana, so there's no reason to do anything with our hand right here. Terry's at 11. Yeah, I don't think any human survives to the point where a field surgeon can revive them when a Germ Angler is involved. All right, Terry, I see what's going on here. This is dumb. I do appreciate you playing quickly, though. Thank you. What do we draw? Rift Bolt. Okay, so 13. We can't do it all here. We can't do it all here. Bummer. We will gain one off Bloodfell Caves, and we will Rift Bolt them now. And I think I Flame Rift as well. Just in case I draw Children of Corliss. Oh, we're dead. Okay. We would have been dead with our Flame Rift anyway, but let's sideboard into the hate plan. So Verdicts, Edicts, Soul Reaps, just go all the black stuff. We'll take all of this black stuff that does burn damage for our removal, and we'll just be like black-red hate. Let's go. Speedy sideboarding, gang. Speedy sideboarding. Welcome to bonus match. I hope Terry's listening. Sure. We got all our mana. No double red cards in the deck. Nobody read the chat. No, I don't know. I think they're onto something with the Lumathread field. I feel like you don't play less than 4 Lumathread fields. I think there's a Heliod's Pilgrim for Lumathread field in my very near future. All right, we will go land and Flame Rift. Let's be mana efficient here. We have Edicts, so I'm not afraid of their creatures getting out of hand. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, that's... There are Tyrant's choices in the 75, but our friend Terry here is playing for the bonus match and thoroughly janking us out. It is a really cool card. I agree. Oh my heavens to Betsy. There's the Lumathread field. Terry wisely denying us Gurmag Angler mana by not playing creatures. Get bumped. And we're pretty close to the Germfather. I guess we could just like run out a Guess Verdict to get us up there, but how you doing tonight, Maverick Girl? Good to see you. Good to see you here this eve. Rune of Protection red. Cool. Come on. Oh my god, is this Cleric combo? This card is so cool, guys. This is another one of those combo enablers that I should have mentioned in my review and didn't. So we will Chainer's Edict your Spiritualist. I'm pretty worried about some combo happening over there. And pass the turn. We sideboarded out all the Tyrant's choices. I'm kind of regretting it now. If this is going to be Cop Red, then I think we get rid of some of this stuff and go bananas. 2 Secluded Steps hit the bin. Terry's hand was nothing but gas over there. Children of Corliss. Got it. And Soul Warden, okay. No big, no big. Tap out. Come on. Tap out. Tap out. I kind of don't want to eat all of these flashback cards. I kind of think they might matter. But I can't Gurm Father. I'll probably never flash them back. So let's Gurm Daddy. And hope they don't have a Journey to Nowhere. Oh, brutal. Oh, yeah, that does really suck. Sorry about that. Now we're going to try to convince Terry to sack this Children of Corliss at some point. Skipping playing Pauper is always pretty bad beats. I agree. Sorry about that. You'll get him next time. They gift up the Warden. Okay. You got it. 2 mana floating. No attacks with the Warden. Okay. What do we drop? Lava Spike. Well, they can definitely play around Lava Spike Flame Rift. So we'll go to combat with Angler. We have Guest Verdict, so maybe they got some shenanigans coming here. Questionably. All right, so we will bump you. And, oh, they're going to heckin' sack this. But I guess that means their board's clear and we've got a Gurm Daddy on board. All right, so they go to 2. We'll pass. I imagine this is where Children hits the bin. Awkward hand with this rune, though. Mono Clerics. Oh, man. Sorry about your leg. Frig. Just a casual gain 11. There's nothing casual about... There's nothing casual about that. Whoa, Type 1. Thank you for the bits, man. Thanks for coming through for bonus match. Getting me some bits. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very, very much. All right, and I am going to suspend this Rift Bolt to tie up some of their Thread mana. That might mean that they can't cast as many spells next turn. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Whoa, with the high gift, too. I like that a lot. Hey, man. Hey, indeed. Opponent getting Sooty. Sooty Wudo over here. Oh, my God. I have to play this card more so I can call it Pseudo Wudo. This is the Phyrexian Pseudo Wudo. We found it, guys. Kill Suture Priest. Watch this. Prismatic Strands. Combat. Swing with Kurt Angle. Pass. Terry's at 2. Got Terry to 2. Battlefield Medic. Medic! We're going to bolt that on their end step. Try to win the game with this Gurm Father. We did it! Terry confirmed Ghost. I'm just kidding, though. I told you can, and I hope you are. Because I've been saying some duddy things to you. Oh, man. This has been a fun league, though. It was fun. Despite some bad running there towards the end, it was a good time. It seriously was. I guess, yeah, I should have brought some more red burn back in. Or some more black burn back in. But I'm not super worried about the rune. We're just gonna have to kill them before the rune matters. The mana's pretty good, honestly. Like, I was worried about the mana, but it's actually decent. Okay, so we're going to run this bolt out ASAP. I should have brought in the Blackburn. Maybe we can force a draw here for ultimate feel goods. Turn goes back to the man himself, Terry. And we will play Mountain, somewhat begrudgingly. And we're going to go Carnarium next turn. All right, so we'll bolt them just in case there's a rune coming. There's a Flame Rift. Okay. So let's Flame Rift. I'm going to keep playing like there's a rune coming. We can bump looting next turn, get rid of a land here. That's good. That's good. I can absolutely appreciate the value of a break. Bone splitter. All right. It's kind of funny. Like I'll periodically take breaks from just magic content in general by watching stuff like open boosters. Aw, Owl with the wholesomeness. Sweet. Thank you, Owl, for being wicked and wholesome. I think I do want one untap land here. And I'm not going to bump here because they might play a creature. Although they are ghosting, so they might not play a creature. Oh, B. Oh, open boosters. Yeah. Man, I love me some open boosters. I'm telling you. Hello and welcome to Open Boosters. Memes. Memes and dreams. You know, it's all good. Oh, just one day. Man, I gotta wonder, like, I really should get further into the backstory considering how much open boosters I watch. Like, I gotta wonder how that guy can justify opening all those packs. I guess, like, they get everything graded. So, it's not like a huge issue. Soul Sisters are definitely a way we can lose this game. Our turn. Bump. Bump, bump it up. I want to bump you up. And Soul Reap this thing. And I guess I'd rather pitch a Swamp to Faithful Saluting than a Mountain. So pick up a Swamp. Pass the turn. Bumping the Night in the bin. Oh, wow. No, that's really great. Like that you got to enjoy it. All right, so Terry on mono white life gain. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like we might be taking him down. Yep. Yep, feels okay. So if we're gonna cast this other Bump in the Night anyway, we might as well flashback Faithful Saluting here. Go pitch, land, bump you, and Gurm Daddy. Paying too much mana? What if we got Mana Tithe? Imagine. Yeah, go check it out. Ooh, they journey. They get some life gain. We're just bumping every night here now until the end. I'm telling you. Bump you up. I want to bump you up. Thank you very much for the games, Terry. I appreciate it, man. You brought the jank. We bumped you up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.